Hello everyone, in this video I'm gonna be giving an update about this particular crypto project that I've been following at least for the past 2 months. So as you can see here, I'm actually on CoinMarketCap. I did a search for this token. It took me some time to actually find the actual token because there are other tokens with similar names, but I made sure to check for this actual logo here, the logo which identifies this particular token, right? So this is the correct token that I was looking for. I'm going to show you something really interesting here. So I happened to be on this page and I was going through the comments here, and I noticed that this project has been having some issues. So this particular user here, probably also an investor, says that they failed on easy team management and being too naive to the community. What happened is that they trusted a new developer by giving them their seed phrase of the alleged lock-up tokens. So this person is saying that basically when something like this happens, it contradicts the whole mission of a project like this. So apparently this project claims to fight against rug pulls and scams in the industry. So it's actually a privacy-based token. So what seems to be happening here is that they themselves seem to have gone through a rug pull. I'm going to show you why I believe that this is the case. If you've watched some of my previous videos, you would have heard me mention the term rug pull a few times, or I might have mentioned the term exit scam. Right? I'm not saying that this project is an exit scam, but what I'm saying is that it sort of has some features that remind me of such. Right? So just as with any other industry, this industry has its fair share of scams. So there are investors or developers who seek to lure investors into fake projects, and these fake projects are known as rug pulls. Again, I'm not saying that this particular project was a rug pull from the beginning, right? But I'm simply saying that based on what I've seen in my research, my recent research, based on recent developments that I've seen, this project seems to have some current features of a rug pull, right? Rug pulls can be avoided with due diligence and additional research. You know, there's a common term, do your own research. This is something that I have said multiple times in my videos. It's even included in the description that you should do your own research. Even if you believe everything that I say, I'm still gonna help you to maintain your integrity by telling you to do your own research. Right? So a rug pull can happen when a project attracts investors. However, once investors have allocated enough capital to the project, sometimes there are crooked developers, whether they come at the start or during the project, and these developers might cash out and then abandon the project. And sometimes these developers are themselves investors. So these projects tend to be like low effort. They don't have much utility for the long term. So sometimes there is a lot of room for malicious intent because people have agendas and, you know, different aims. sometimes these projects are like copies of other crypto projects that are well known. Sometimes they even have similar names, right? So what a rug pull project would typically do is to steal liquidity. So for example, a liquidity pool is created by the crooked developer with a newly minted scam token and a legitimate cryptocurrency that's already on the market. What happens then is that as people are lured into this value proposition or seeming value, they start buying it in exchange for another cryptocurrency like BNB, for example. Right? BNB, Binance Smart Chain. So whenever the crooked developer chooses, he can pull all of that funds from the liquidity pool, leaving just the worthless token, right? So usually by this time it is too late and investors will find out that they are unable to trade or even sell the token. However, the developer, the crooked developer, is long gone with their hard-earned money. Right? I know this can sound discouraging, but it happens. This doesn't mean that the crypto industry is altogether bad, right? Just as with any other industry, there are pros and there are cons. Also, investors might still be able to buy the fraudulent coin, but because sometimes these developers put codes in, as an investor, you might find out that you are unable to sell this particular rug pull coin or token, while the developer still the crooked developer still continues to cash out, right? They cash out, and the more they cash out is the more worthless the token becomes as well, right? So these projects are typically overnight projects. You know, they pump very quickly, but sometimes the token address changes as well. So for example, with this one, as you can see here, they've migrated token addresses. So I'm going to show you. I looked for the new token address here, and I was able to find the token. Right, the abbreviation or token symbol is VRFY, right? VRFY. There are still quite a number of holders though, over 4,600 holders. So as you can see here, people are still holding the token. But I'm going to go back to the price chart, and I'm going to show you what led me to believe that this token is possibly a rug pull, right? I'm not saying for sure that it is, right? But check this out. Look at this chart right here. It was dumped all the way down, right? As you can see, it has some level of volatility to it, just like any other cryptocurrency. But at this point here, it was dumped all the way down. And then it fizzled out to here. And then bam, nothing else. Right? So let's go back to the comment of this particular user that I pointed out earlier. So apparently they probably gave a number of tokens, quite a number of tokens, to a new developer who probably didn't have the best interest of the project at heart. So it's possible that that developer then dumped the token, causing the price to go all the way down, and then probably migrated those tokens to a different wallet address and took them off the market. It's very, very possible that that happened. Right? As you can see here, there is nothing no further data here to show that the token is being traded, right? If we are gonna go back to coin market cap, as you can see here where it says 0%, right? This is pretty much stagnant. I've refreshed the page multiple times. As you can see, once, I'm gonna refresh again, twice, it still remains the same. So the token is probably still on the market, but it could be that they're going through some developmental changes as well. It could be that they are relaunching a phase of the project or doing something entirely different. Maybe they're changing aspects of the business model, the tokenomics, etc. Feel free to do your own research, right? I'm not a financial advisor, right? I'm just giving my simple biased opinion as to what I am speculating on, right? My advice entirely to you shouldn't be taken as the truth and nothing but the truth, right? You should feel free to do your own research. In some cases, I might be wrong, and I'm willing to tell you that I'm wrong if I am wrong. But based on what I'm seeing here, it doesn't look motivating for persons to take up their hard-earned money to invest into this token. I'm not bashing them or anything. I'm just giving my objective but somewhat biased opinion just the same. I could be totally wrong on what I'm saying here, but I believe I've showed you enough evidence to suggest that there is quite an amount of validity to what I'm saying here. But feel free to continue doing your own research. If you believe that I've been bringing you value such thus far, feel free to subscribe. Click on the notification bell so that you can stay updated as soon as I drop new videos. If you want to do your research on this token yourself, feel free to do so as well. Give me a like so that it helps the algorithms to recommend my videos to more persons who are looking for value such as yourself. Stay tuned. I will see you in the next video.